Hey, hey, what is happening? What is good? What's happening here? Hello. Yeah, okay. Think we are good. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Instagram is killing me. Hello, hello, hi, gigpreneur. What's happening? What is going on? Welcome. There we go. Happy Wednesday, in hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Zimi with SideGigSean.com, and I help folks create a side income using social media while I do it myself. I don't just preach it, I actually do it myself. As you are joining me live, let me know where you're coming in from. That would be kind of neat. That would be kind of cool. What is happening? Some of you guys on TikTok, I have to be careful with your usernames. You guys are a little, Sandy, what's going on? Okay. Emily, what is happening? I think you got the wrong person. I am definitely uh, positivity. I don't know how you got negativity from there, but all right. What is good? Raina, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you guys. So let's get to tonight. So tonight, I want to give you 5 signs of trauma that we actually think this is part of our personality. And I gotta admit, excuse me, a couple of these are kind of, yeah, they kind of, I relate with them pretty much. So, and I don't know, I didn't think that they were maybe that much of a trauma. But now that I think about it, it makes a whole heck of a lot of sense. As you're joining me live, let me know you're here, where you're coming in from. Drop a comment. What up? If you're not following me, follow me. I'm super awesomeness. I'll tell you that myself all day. Let's go. Yeah, I put out content. Now today, let me before I start the the 5 signs of trauma. Um, I want to share this thought with you. Today, I did not post any posts on social media. I didn't do my daily Bible scripture. I didn't put my quote of the day. I didn't do my skit. I didn't do my collagen thing. I haven't done. Well, no, I've posted other stuff, but it's just been a couple of days, and I haven't checked any of the messages you've sent me, texts, chats. So I'm very apologetic. I apologize, but I will get back to you. I promise. I promise. In the next couple of days, I'm going through a couple changes, and maybe a little busy, but I'll get back to you for sure. You know how I do. Let's go. Thank you for all the hearts. Thank you for all the hearts. I appreciate it. All right, let's get into it. The 5 signs of trauma that we may think that it's actually a part of personality. One is that we thank somebody when they do something nice for us. Now, I know that's a normal thing, but if you overthink, right, you think and think and think and think, that's just a sign that, you know what, we're not used to having nice things done for us. And that's a big thing. If you find yourself overthink, oh, thank you for the follow, I appreciate you, I'll follow back, I make sure I follow back when I'm off the line. uh, so if you find yourself in a situation where somebody does something nice to you and you just like overthank them. Now, you're not going to be able to think that's overthanking them because you're just going to do it thinking it's natural for you. But I want you to catch yourself if you're thanking somebody two, three, 400 times over the same thing. It's a good thing that you want to catch that and say, okay, you know what? Because it kind of takes away from their deed as well. Imagine if somebody did, oh, that is so cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love it. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'll be sure to follow back. Imagine if somebody like did something, or you did something really nice for somebody. Really nice. Hey, how are you? I'm glad you joined. Right? So thank you for the follow. I'll be sure to follow back. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Let's go. So let's say, for example, some you do something nice for somebody, right? And imagine if they thanked you for like so many times. Wouldn't that make you uncomfortable? It would make you feel a little uncomfortable, right? Thank you for the follow. I'll follow back for sure, right? So that's the first sign. The second sign is that you apologize a lot for a lot of things, even though if you didn't do anything wrong. Do you find yourself saying, I'm sorry, and maybe the other person says, for what? And you're like, well, I'm just sorry. And you find yourself apologizing and over apologizing, right? If if that's you, you want to catch yourself there as well. Imagine if somebody over apologized. You know what? I'll tell you this. There's probably more people under apologizing or not even apologizing when they really need to, right? Let's just be truthful. But if you're somebody that, just over apologizes, it just means that, you know, you, you just got to catch that. Okay. Third thing is that the third sign of trauma that we may think it's a part of a personality is that you may think you forgot your childhood. This is a big one. You may think you forgot your childhood, right? But in reality, it's that your mind, because it wants to do you right, what it does, it actually blocks out that part of your your childhood that makes you very uncomfortable. That's the reason why when you go to therapy, they gotta dig that out, right? Maybe they put you through hypnotherapy, or they put you through just counselor after counselor and a session after a session, and they dig that out of you. So it's very possible that your mind plays that safety for you and just kind of blocks that out, right? Number four, the fourth sign. Does this is this good? I mean, can you relate to some of these? Mariana says yes. Drop a one in the comments if you can relate with some of these, because I can definitely, like with the childhood thing. Yes, absolutely, uplifted studio completely. Yes, legal superhero Tony. I love it. Thank you. I can definitely relate with the childhood one. There's another one coming up that I definitely am very guilty of. So stay tuned. So you thank so much. You apologize a lot, and then you block out that part of your childhood. Four is that you excuse me. You cannot take a compliment. That happened to me. My husband passed away 5 years ago, and now I can remember my. Oh wow, that is really wow. That's really powerful. That's really cool. Now, number four is that you can't take a compliment. Can you see that it kind of goes with number one and two, thanking and apologizing because you don't think you deserve it, really, right? So when somebody gives you a compliment, you're like, really, like when they say, "Oh, that's a nice shirt," right? And you're like, "Oh, really? I got it on sale." Like you have to say something, right? You won't be able to just say, "Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you to notice. I appreciate that." Right? Or they say, um, "Nice dress." You're like, "Oh, this old thing, I've had it for years." Like you can't really just take that compliment and run with it, right? Nice home. Oh, it just needs upgrades. Like there's always something, right? So you can't take a compliment. Uh, Barbara, what's going on? How are you? Number, right? True. Okay, true. Very good. Number five. Number five. This is definitely one that I can definitely. I'm very guilty of. Number five is that um, they don't like to give the job to somebody else. They don't delegate. They just got to do it themselves because they've never been able to trust anybody. Oh, yeah. They never have been able to rely on anybody. They've never been able to count on anybody. I thank you for the follow. I'll be sure to follow back. I appreciate you. Thank you. Um, so it's like you just got to do it yourself because you're like, I don't know. Yeah, the guy, the poor guy or the gal is way qualified, right? But you're like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just doing it myself. And then you're a Virgo too on top of it. Crazy. Always being let down. You have to do it yourself to get it done. Yes, I had to stop, and you look too smart to pass on. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. 1% salt. I love it. What's up, brother? Let's go. Let's do this. I'll follow back for sure. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, so it's like you thank a lot, you apologize a lot, you forget about your childhood, you can't really take a compliment, and then you just can't give the job to somebody else. You can't relax. I'm so guilty of that. I gotta admit, I'm really working on that, but I definitely yeah, I'm not really good at delegating. I feel like I just if I uplifted the studio. Same thing. I feel like if I do it myself, it'll be faster, quicker, and I'll get it. I'm also a Virgo, so I don't know. That's probably not a good combo. Yes, even if I have to hire someone, I feel the need to be there anyway. I know, and you know what? I feel like that's probably like the worst thing you can do and I can do, right? You just like staying on top of them, like, dude, that would drive me crazy. So I know that would drive them crazy, but I still can't help it. So because I know you know what I mean? Is that just me, or does that mean? Hopefully, I'm not alone. I'm not alone. But yeah, so these five signs are pretty real, and the weird thing is we think of these signs as part of our personality, right? It's like you thank somebody so many times, you think you're nice, right? You think you're being nice, but you're not being that nice. I mean, after a while, you're just not that nice. Just really annoying after a while to let go. Yeah, let go, let God. And I so agree with that. Yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. It most likely won't be, and it's not going to be. So we just have to just remind ourselves constantly of that. But I appreciate you guys, those new followers of mine. I really appreciate you. You are in for a treat. If you go through my profile, I do it live every day. I've been doing. I'll shorten it for you. I started doing a live Facebook live on January 1st, 2019, as a challenge for myself for 1 year because I stutter. So I said to myself, I'm going to go live for a whole year. A lot of things happened that year, but I still did my lives. At the end of the year, I was like, I'm done. All right, let's wrap this up. I did it for a year. Excuse me. And a bunch of you guys said, no, these are so cool. Just continue doing them. So I've been doing it live for 5.5 years, since January 1st, 2019. Every single night. I have not missed one. In fact, a couple of weeks ago was my birthday, and I had done 2,100 lives in a row. So now we're, probably about 20, 21, 20, something like that, 21, 15, 21, something like that. So it's over 2,100 lives. So, and I'm live on all channels: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, LinkedIn, X. And my birthday was September 5th, 1972. I'm 52. I just turned 52. And are you a Virgo too? Oh, come on, let's go. Who also is a Virgo? You, oh, come on. I only know one other person who was born on, no, two other people that are born on my birthday, which are, of course, the coolest people on the planet. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, and what I do is I do skits, I do all kinds of stuff. I just get out there. Oh, 17th, nice, happy belated today. Oh, look at this, it's 11:11 in Southern California, you guys. I am in Southern California. I don't know where you guys are. Drop it in the comments. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm in Southern California. It's 11:11. Very nice. Very nice number. I love Luke 11:11. I am of faith, so I'll drop scripture. I'm very, very new to learning and memorizing scripture. So don't be going crazy on me. Northern Cal, let's go. I love it. Kathy is what city? I am in Tustin, Irvine. I'm in Orange County. I'm straight up, dude. Gracie home of the champions, Chiefs. Okay, all right. How do they do this weekend? I don't follow, but I know they were playing, right? They were playing this weekend? I think they were playing this weekend. I think they did. I don't know what they did. I probably shouldn't say anything because I have no idea. I could probably be wrong about their playing this weekend too. Last weekend, I mean. Last weekend. That's what I meant. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty good then. That's pretty decent. Undefeated. Wow, I should probably learn my football a little bit more. But yeah, so I do skits and I do stuff, and I what I do, I build a business online. It started as a side gig, and it turned out to be like my whole gig. And my story is long, but I feel like the good Lord, if you get stuck somewhere and the door you feel like it's closed and shuts right in front of your face, because that happens a lot. You could go with this, and I'm a firm believer in this. Write this down. I believe that you are not being restricted, but you are being redirected. So you may feel like, this door, this just everything is shut and closed in my face. But I promise you that you are being redirected. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, Kelly. I'll be sure to follow back when we're done. So I want you to know that for sure. So I was redirected, and this is what I do. I build a business online. We do everything online, basically using social media, and using your phone. We use our phone. So if some of you are interested in building something on the side, you've been scratching your head thinking, what the heck should I do? This whole gig economy is huge. Um, you may have a full-time job, part-time job, or no job, or three jobs. This is something that if you want to build something, on the side, on the residual base, then hit me up. I can share with you what we do and how we do that. Yeah, thank you, Mariana. Yeah, I totally will hit you up. And the strange, oh my goodness, there's always a one weird person. Oh, hold on. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so that's what I do. I help people just kind of do it. We do it together. You're not like, I don't sit there and just like, yeah. We do everything together. We work together. We got a great team, and yeah, that's what we do. And I did a whole talk. So some of you may thinking, oh, it's I'll tell you this. Last night, if you really like, you can go check out this live that I did last night. Other names you could use for network marketing or MLM. If you really feel like that, those are like bad businesses and they're not legit, or it's just people at the top or on the side, or they have to be angled this way to make some money, well, whatever you guys think. If that's what you really think, what I like you to do, what I would encourage you to do is to check out my live from last night, because I did a whole what could they call it if they don't call it MLM, what they would call it if they don't call it network marketing, and where could people maybe learn a couple things that would um, maybe change things about the way they look at the profession. That's all. Whether you agree with me or disagree with me, it won't matter, right? Because I'll still do my thing, you'll still do your thing, but this will definitely um, um, it'll address some of the biggest objections you have, the biggest, the baddest objections you have against network marketing, MLM. This will help you. The scam part. I had actually yesterday on my live, somebody kept saying it's a scam, it's a scam. And I normally, if they throw cuss words and stuff like that, I'll definitely block you like right away. I don't even sweat that. Thank you for the hey, it's RJ. What's up, RJ? Thanks for the follow, bro. I'll definitely follow back. But yesterday I was talking about MLM and network marketing, like what other names would you call it? And then this guy kept saying it's a scam. It just kept saying it's a scam. And I told him, I said, hey, normally if it gets too much, I would block you, but I'm not gonna block you. I like you for some reason. Just stick around to the end. If you still think it's a scam, just tell me. If not, you got to admit it. And he said, fair enough. And I kept him on until the end. And he actually became a follower. I don't know if he's still following me or not, but he became a follower. And he's all like, that is such a good point. I'm like, oh, wow, thanks. So yeah, if you think we all should be in prison and, you know, all that stuff, it's hilarious. But you definitely should. Oh, I use a lot of sarcasm. So if you like can't handle sarcasm, the video from last night is not for you. I would not watch it. I wouldn't watch it. But if you can handle sarcasm, because it's definitely, I throw it at you, then I would definitely watch it. You get a kick out of it for sure. And it's just last night. And if you don't know which one it is, you can then message me. I'll send it to you. It just is from last night. It's my live from last night. And tell him to keep the perspective. No, it'll be awesome. I kept telling him. I kept telling him. He goes, I actually live very close to Amway. I'm like, and then he said, okay. And he goes, it's a scam. I said, yeah. That whole farm is a scam. You're right. It's non it doesn't even it's not even there. You're just seeing it. It's like a mirage. But yeah, but I some of you are in network marketing and MLM, and you're having some trouble speaking to others that have their walls up, and they have their ideas about network marketing MLM. So watching that from last night could really help you with your prospecting, whatever company you may be with. It'll help you. Um, if you like it, you can check it out. But if you are somebody who wants to do something, it doesn't want to do meetings and doesn't want to do, like, your life should not be based on recruiting and you shouldn't be meeting strangers at a coffee shop, or your life shouldn't be always three-way calls and Zooms. That's us. That's what I do. We don't do any like meetings and stuff like that. Rarely do calls and three ways and Zooms. And if you don't ever want to recruit, you don't even have to recruit ever, like ever in your whole. I can show you women and men who are making great money. I mean, great money without recruiting one single human being, not even any pets. You know, the formula is a real business formula, and you get paid every day. I mean, there's just so much about the company that they're doing that not a lot of companies are. Well, no other company is doing. This is the first company that's ever, and it's not like it's born yesterday. It's been around over 35 years, right? So, and I know you don't know the name. Trust me, you don't. Unless you're in it, you don't know the name. But message me, Mariana looks like she's excited. I'm gonna hit her sure. I think you may be excited. So I think I'm gonna end up in this. I've been in yeah, I've been in the mortgage industry for 19 years. I've had 38 jobs in 10 industries in the mortgage industry for 19 years. And now this. It's like, what? You don't get restricted, you get redirected. So, with that, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. Those new followers of mine, love you guys. I'll definitely follow you back after this. I appreciate you guys. What I actually do in my lives from TikTok, because I know they go away, I actually upload them back to TikTok, so you have access to all my lives. And I haven't done skits for a little bit, but I used to do a skit every day. I do all kinds of stuff. I'm just out there. When I decided to do it, I said, if that's how I can reach out people and bless people and be in front of people, then that's how I'm going to do it. So with that, I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, and I help folks create a side income using social media. Signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love. Mariana, I see you. I'll hit you up for sure.